What's cool about this episode is we showed up to shoot this, and you were like, do you know who you're working with today? You know who you're working with today? I'm like, no. And he goes, William Maypother. I'm like, who's it? And he goes, Ethan from Lost. And then my brother could care less about the show, but when he found out that Ethan from Lost was going to be on the show, my brother flipped out.
And he was in The Bedroom too, and I think it's one of the best performances in independent film I've ever seen.
Well, that's the movie you mentioned.
I have a question. Was it in the beginning when we first brought Kevin? This was not pre-planned, right? This kind of just happened that Kevin was a vampire? You didn't think of that, did you?
Yeah, we didn't come at the beginning of the season. We did.
Yeah,
but it was
later
nice,
we're like, let's bring him back. Yeah, bring him back. Yeah. And it's kind of like, but we have to develop those things so fast.
This is cool. This girl right there that they just showed, that girl that's standing next to me, she got brought in like an hour before this because there was another girl that was booked to be the vampire, and they went to put fangs in her, and she refused to do it, and it blew everybody's mind because you were booked to be a vampire, and you wouldn't think, oh, I have to wear fangs. And
she didn't want on her teeth. She had veneers. She had veneers. Yeah.
Oh, she was afraid that it would.
Yeah.
So she left, and then they brought this girl in.
And we're all like calling our friends.
Well, now William Maypother is another actor who's so good at the creepy.
Yeah.
I mean.
Most people don't know it, but he's Tom Cruise's cousin.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, and I was talking
Tom Cruise's original last name is Maypother.
I was talking to him about Lost because if you've ever seen Lost, Ethan is creepy.
Oh yeah.
But I was talking to him about it. He's like, what makes him creepy? And it's just kind of the way he stands there, because his character in the end of the show, you find out was actually good. Mm-hmm. But he was so creepy by just like looking.
Yeah.
Nick and Corbin are in love.
Well, there's something about the way he just is so committed to this idea here.
No, you can't. Is this the
He's committed to his character.
Yeah, the big fight's coming up.
Yeah.
I know it's daunting.
And now, if you're a big vampire, you have pause magic. You can pause someone.
Yeah. That's just what happened. Pause magic.
Shilani did such a good job of being controlled.
And then there was another dude that was actually from Transylvania.
Oh yeah.
Literally.
He was from from
that guy in the
guy with the long hair.
right there.
Yeah, the guy over there. He was creepy.
He
scared us.
I was
super creepy.
Legitimately from Transylvania.
I was at a restaurant once, and all of a sudden he came up. He came up to me and goes, "Hey, I remember you." And I was like,
Flashback.
yeah, you were in the. He goes, yeah,
there's the code. And I feel so cool because I just put it all together.
I was like, wow, Antonio Banderas.
So let me ask you something. So you're having conflict right now, right? Should I marry? Should I not? She doesn't want this.
Yes.
What do you think? I mean.
Well, I mean, character-wise, he's sitting there thinking, he really loves her. He wants to be with her. He probably half wants to turn her into a vampire, and the other half he thinks it's wrong, But it would be so much easier if he was able to turn her, because then he wouldn't have any more conflict.
Yeah, it's always easier when you don't ask someone's permission and just
turn her. I think
it's always easier to control and make decisions.
I think he wants to turn her, but he knows it's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, totally.
But I think he really does want to turn her.
No, it's great. You did a great job in that moment. Like, you're seeing the conflict in your eyes, and plus you have Big Boss, who can pause people, telling you what to do.
Yeah,
it's kind of convenient.
Yeah,
it's pause magic.
Well,
Yeah.
do you think that the other big reveal that they killed Siona? Do you think, that's what Allie puts together in that last moment? Mm-hmm. Do you think the audience kind of was way ahead of us on that, or?
I saw a few comments where people said toward the beginning, Siona did it. Everyone thought Siona was a vampire. I think a lot of people thought she was a vampire.
We toyed with that.
I thought that actually.
She's kind of.
She knew a lot about vampires.
It's tough to do that in a show like this, though, because there's so many fans writing in what they think's going to happen.
Right.
That, I mean, you're bound to get a couple of them that are dead on.
The problem is we want to do interesting things. We want to make Siona a vampire or Kevin a vampire or whatever, but we don't want it to be for no reason. And we don't want it to be obvious, but we want it to make sense. So usually we try to make it make sense for the characters.
Because it's tough, too. You want the audience to want what you're making, but you also don't want to just...
You don't want them to
we want this, so then you go here.
Yeah.
Right. You got it. Because then it's not exciting.
Yeah,
because
it's not a surprise.
Right.
So you want to give them what they want in a way they didn't expect to get it.
Right.
That's really what you want to do.
And there's thousands of comments. I sometimes see a comment where where, I told you Kevin was a vampire, they copied me. It's like, well, we didn't really read that.
We usually
comment,
just send those
you
people
owe me
checks
money.
for $2,000.
Yeah,
And
right, to shut them up.
Shut up.
yes.
Warren had a big
And
shut
then
up
we stuff
fund
them in with balloons.
in their chest.
They're
Stuff
hollow
with balloons.
chest.
The So What?